Yeah, no, hi. This is part 3 of the Summer Game season. Is the Nintendo Direct on Tuesday, the 9th of June. But first, it must be said Xbox had a showcase on Sunday, and it was quite a good one.
Why you're here?
We got
You want to talk
Fable
about them?
announced date, release date, sorry. It's coming out in February. Looks good, looks very
All
amusing.
that power. How do they use
Still haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay though.
killing mindless beasts? Fighting petty villains? None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero.
We also got... Oops. Persona 4 Revival. That's also coming out in February. Looks really good. I've always wanted to get into Persona 4. I was saying on Save Point Sofa stream. I've always heard a lot about Persona 4 as how it's one of the best games, but never able to get into it. But this is looking good. I'm down for this.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
And then thirdly, we have Crazy Taxi World Tour, which we've been waiting for a long time, obviously. This is announced in, I think, the TGAs a few years back, the Sega Revival games, and now it's been dated. It's coming sometime in 2027. Yeah, we see a few snippets of gameplay there. Looks like a really good interpretation of the Dreamcast Crazy Taxi. We got those Sega Blue Skies, and yeah, absolutely looking forward to that one. Well, over to the Nintendo Direct. It's a big one. It's 50 minutes, and then it's going to be followed with a 90-minute Treehouse. So we'll check out what they're playing there. Rumors, there's obviously the Ocarina of Time remake, which would be massive. It's Zelda's 40th anniversary anyway in 2026, so I'm sure they'll touch upon that. My personal hope is Xenoblade, that we get a Xenoblade 2 Enhanced Edition for Switch 2, but also I'd love to see a new trailer for the next Xenoblade game. But yeah, there's a lot that could potentially show. There's Dusk Bloods, which was announced last year, I think. We've only got one trailer, and it was slated for 2026. So now we're in June 2026, and well, where is it? Is it still coming out this year? Maybe we'll see it today. I'm sure we'll get updates on Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Is it playing? There we go. A little bit behind there.
Minasan konnichiwa.
Koizumi.
任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。早速ですが、まずは任天堂スイッチで発売するタイトルをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Okay, what are we going to open with?
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you
What's
the Rhythm
interesting
Paradise
is
Remote game.
they are going to show games for the Switch 1 as well as the Switch 2 in releasing in 2026. Rhythm Paradise.
Rhythm Paradise Groove.
I never played a Rhythm Heaven game.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting
Seems like a
peace
fun
rests on your
game.
shoulders.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost. Should be like a
Finally, you're awake.
go forth,
$40
magician,
I can't lose.
$40
and
game,
use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
$20 game maybe.
Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
We got turn-based
So
battles.
you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes
She sounds
you
really
face?
menacing.
Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July 2nd. Pre-orders are available
July
now
game?
on Nintendo eShop.
ご覧いただいたリズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。ここからは任天堂スイッチ2
Oh, that's it for the Switch 1.
スイッチの両方で発売するタイトルを
All
ご紹介
Switch 2
し
now,
ます。
baby.
ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Master the way of the sword.
Onimusha? Oh wow, is this the Switch 2
Onimusha,
version?
Way of the Sword, a new entry
it's a
in
good
the
presentation, it's
Swordplay
just
action
30
series
FPS.
is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma.
People
Now,
predicted
Miyamoto
this
Musashi
because
must prove
obviously we have
himself
Switch 2
beyond
ports of
measure.
Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata.
Parry. Deflect.
So Capcom have been supporting
And
the Switch 2
powerful counterattack
really
Isen.
well.
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively
I doubt we'll
slay
see a
Genma.
Final Fantasy
As
VII
fates
Revelation
intertwine,
trailer today. It
will
would just
you
be
cut
the
down
same.
those that stand in your way?
They had a really big trailer at the Summer Games Fest.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
I
September
don't think
25th.
they should show it again.
Pre-orders begin
for, like,
later today
maybe
on
6
Nintendo
months.
eShop.
TGAs.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Oh, what's this?
Dragon's Dogma 2: Dark Arisen
Oh, Dragon's
is heading
Dogma.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Another
You
Capcom
are the
game.
Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
October, eh?
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of
course, we have GTA releasing in November 19th, so we've got this
now join Eve on her mission to save
what's called the
humanity
GTA
and
Black
reclaim
Hole.
the planet.
Oh, Stellar Blade's coming onto Switch.
Engage in high-speed combat that
Stellar Blade
focuses
2
on
come as
timing.
well? I think Stellar
Then
Blade 2 is
find
probably a
your
next-gen
opening
game.
and strike.
It got no release date.
Defeat enemies to
It's
acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit
it's
the
probably,
situation.
if it's not coming out in 2027, it's
Can you
probably
save
coming out after the
humanity and
PS6.
reclaim Earth for humankind?
I think we saw a next-gen
Stellar
game there.
Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Stellar Blade 1 came out 2024.
Blast off in the
Nice,
two-player
an
co-op
Orbitals
adventure,
update.
Orbitals.
So sad this game's a
Protect your
co-op
home in an
multiplayer.
expedition across the galaxy.
Looks so cool.
There are many interstellar areas
It's
to
alas,
explore.
I will never play it.
Melt ice to make a path.
But you've got the GTA Black Hole in November, so what's
Activate
happened is
devices in time with
there's
the
too
beat.
many games coming out in September,
Escape from
and they're all
incoming enemies and more.
cannibalizing each other.
Brave
And then on the other
dangers
side of
ahead
the
in your
GTA Black
voyage
Hole,
through the stars.
there's too many games
Two
coming out in
players can also
February,
work together
and they're all
locally or
cannibalizing
online
each other.
using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos.
But Nintendo don't
Launches
care
exclusively on
about
Nintendo Switch 2,
GTA 6.
September 3rd.
It's not coming to
Pre-orders
Switch 2.
begin later today
They'll probably
on
release the
Nintendo
Ocarina of
eShop.
Time remake in November.
Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends.
You know, they've gone
When a
head-to-head
shadowy
with
villain starts spreading corruption,
big releases
it's up
on
to
other
Rayman
platforms
and his
before.
friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy
What the heck?
more
It's
added
got
content.
that song in it.
Up to 4 players can go out on a limb.
It's
in
really good.
local
It's
co-op.
60 FPS.
You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost.
I've seen
with
this game
friends
before.
in this
It's on
online
PC.
co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world
Interesting style.
brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way
And
around.
for that kind of peak,
Use all sorts of tools
the
to
environments
stay
are
in touch.
like, I wouldn't say
And
realistic,
figure out
but
new
certainly
methods of
not as
communicating
stylized
if
as
you're
the
in a pickle.
characters.
They
Kind
might
of
even
like an
be a
Unreal Engine 4 game
little
running on Switch 1.
unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August
Walking
4th.
simulator.
Season the seas.
What's this? Oh, it's a
Build
Pixel
your
One
very
Piece
own
game?
Floating restaurant with the Straw
cool.
Hat Crew.
Looks like a Nintendo DS game.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu.
Is this brand new?
decorate it to your
I
liking.
feel like I'm looking at a game that came out
And
in
serve your customers
2008.
as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings.
a one-piece cooking game, eh?
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters
That looks really
from
fun.
the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Don't see a lot of games go for this aesthetic.
Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in
Those are some-
One Piece
maybe
Grand
indie games
Gourmet. Sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Here it is, Pokopia. I think there was expected DLC for it in this direct.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass.
Yeah, real Pokemon.
Build
Not like those
structures,
Pal Worlds
and
creatures.
expand your towns underwater. This free
Legally
update
distinct
is scheduled to release
Pal
in
Worlds
August 2026.
monsters.
And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
You're just gonna build a town underwater?
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
There you go. There's the shadow drop for this.
DLC, Bubbly Basin launches this
Of course, we got the Onimusha demo from the Sony State of Play, and we got the 1666 demo or prologue from the Summer Games Fest. Nintendo, before they've dropped things like DLC or maybe ports of things, and they've gone and it's available later today. And well, there's the first one.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって
Don't suppose we're gonna get Mario Kart World DLC.
お楽しみに
They can drop that whenever they want. They know it's gonna be popular. They could just wait 2 years and then drop Mario Kart World.
This is the
Okay, is
Dagden
this,
Empire, a prosperous
Fire
land
Emblem?
ruled by
Fortune's
the gods.
Weave?
The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across
Yeah, there's
the
a lot of
land
B
have
tier
gathered to participate.
games like Splatoon Raiders, Star Fox, and this we know are coming. I'd say the only A tier game we know is coming is
The
Duskbloods.
story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge.
Looks good. The
Guide
cutscenes,
whichever
cutscene
character
direction
you
looks
choose to
pretty
victory
good.
as
Looks
they weave
improved.
their own unique tale. Between matches,
Better
you can strengthen
animations.
your forces in different ways.
Even the portraits look like they're 3D models with a lot of
Hone your
animations.
techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Couldn't really get into
Recruit
Three
new
Houses.
allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical
Yeah, the
battle.
free time
Consider your
element
weapon's
of
range
Three Houses I just couldn't get on
and
with.
your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
It lost me after maybe a dozen hours.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters
Yeah, the
comes with
combat's
their own special
obviously the main draw.
techniques.
No problem there.
By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the promised one,
Sothis music
who will route you here.
from
and
Three
guide the
Houses.
living to salvation.
Absolute banger.
How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Gonna get a release date? That's the September game, is it? Okay. Do we have one for August?
ファイアーエンブレムファン先行の発売日は
They said Rhythm Heaven was the July game.
通常版の他にさまざまな
Maybe
特典がセットに
maybe
なったご覧のダグザコレクションも発売しますので
Splatoon Raiders coming out. Maybe that's an August game.
続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
This isn't Gomon, is
The
it?
first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo
Oh,
Switch 2.
Ninjala? Was that this kind of Splatoon looking game?
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely
Definitely moving
return
away
to
from the
Earth in this
Splatoon aesthetic.
open-world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Yeah,
You
the
can also
mechanics
blow a bubble to float in the air.
could be fun.
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks.
Okay, so it's targeting 60
Up to
FPS
4
and
ninja
the
can
image
team
quality
up in
is
local or online multiplayer to chew through tough
a bit
battles.
soft as a result.
The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Ooh, a 2027 game.
The DK Challenge barrels in.
Go on.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2.
my
the
Switch-
limited time DK
My Switch Online
Challenge
expired
event.
1 year after the Switch
Take
2
on
launch.
challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Okay, so it's like
By
mini
completing them,
challenges.
you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And
like
if you have
NFTs?
Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I
you
do.
can attempt even more challenges.
They already
Try out
released a
one's
paid
gear
DLC for
beginners,
DK Bonanza, but it was kind of
or take on
underwhelming. It's just kind of a
developer
score
challenges
challenge.
For something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu
They're
of
really
your
pushing
Nintendo
Donkey
Switch
Kong,
2.
though.
You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st.
There you go, that's the second
Plus,
Shadow
in
Drop.
the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through.
Mario Brothers 40th, isn't
Enjoy
that
outfits for
gone
DK
already?
and Pauline, inspired by Mario
It's Zelda's
and
40th.
Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
It's fun, they've got the
Experience
Mario
Emerald
caps on.
Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first
Yeah, the
wave
Emerald Rush
beginning
is like a
later
roguelite
today.
score challenge. That's what the main meat of the
From
DLC
creators
is.
of Vampire Survivors. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell.
Oh, wow, I wasn't
on
expecting
Nintendo
this.
Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online.
Vampire
for the top
Survivors
spot
spin-off?
in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run. including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players.
Oh, it's like a battle royale.
Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents.
Crazy.
Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games?
So these are coming for Switch 1 as well?
Battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a
it's
looming
Lords of the Fallen.
darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what
this is the
remains
kind of game
of
I just
humanity.
instantly forget the
Master
moment it's gone
brutal
off screen.
melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in
it's Lies of P. Yeah,
In
getting a lot of
city under
ports.
siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies.
I mean,
using
it's good for people
customizable
who
weapons and
use the
prosthetic
Switch
arms
2 as
that allow
a
you to swap between
handheld a
different
lot.
abilities. But know this: the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know if that expansion was announced
The
previously.
most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo
DMC5?
Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante,
It's a
V,
PlayStation 4
and
game,
Virgil,
so
each armed with different battle styles as you fight off hordes of demons and
it
epic
should
bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges,
targeting
and
60.
combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane
Just
combat
thinking
at
Bayonetta
60
3 probably
frames
runs
per
quite
second
good on
in
Switch
both
2.
TV mode and handheld mode. Plus,
of the box.
additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their
Right,
own
we're about
destiny.
midway through the direct now.
You're looking for some runaway
If it
ninja
is
named
50
We
minutes.
still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show what we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these
Oh shit,
3
here we go.
Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
All 3 at once.
All 3 games run
Wow.
at 60 frames per second.
The
with
dream.
4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD
4K
in handheld
60.
mode.
How?
In-game cutscenes also have
It was like
enhanced resolution
540p
and frame
30 on the
rate.
Switch 1. Nice, Fiora's looking
Not
good.
only that,
What is this?
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Oh,
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Mercenary Squad Battles?
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
It's, like a
There's
survival
also
mode?
a variety of
It's
other
an interesting
content
camera
added to
there.
each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
I'm guessing this is paid? I mean,
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
Okay, that's just the first game?
The physical version launches on July 30th.
Yeah, there's going to be an upgrade
Nintendo
pack.
Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Okay, end of July for 2 and December for 3.
ゼノブレイド
Okay.
3タイトルに
But
スイッチ
what
ツール上
about
が
the
登場
trailer for the next Xenoblade
それ
game?
ぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますのでぜひご期待ください
Yeah, that's a lot. We got a new
そし
vehicle.
て新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります
Oh
今回
shit.
はその序章をお届けします
Yeah, it's been 4 years since Xenoblade 2. This,
今は世界の源であった水も火も風も
this is the first Xenoblade built from the ground up for the Switch 2.
大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ
And they were masters of
そして戦いを
graphics tech on the Switch 1.
いつもアニマ
So expectations are high.
を時代に振るう騎士だった
That's a lie.
この剣の名に
It's
始
kind
め
of
ろ
old world, sort of 19th century, maybe?
リューコス
Earlier?
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだ
Is it
け
a Xenoblade
そ
game?
のものの行動や
I think he
思い
introduced it as one.
これからのあなたの学院生活のすべて
Well,
が
it looks more like
その
Fire
石と
Emblem, doesn't
共に
it?
あると思ってください。
Three houses.
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする
We're getting more than just an early look at it. I mean,
奪われた側はどう
we're gonna have to watch this again.
真実見つけてみない
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで
I don't think that previous Xenoblade games were introduced in Japanese, not the recent ones. 'Cause they would be recording English at the same time.
生と死全てはアニマと共に
Maybe the US live stream has the English voice. English voice.
さあ始まるわよ
It's interesting. The character art is similar to 3's.
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地
That's a crazy
人
angle.
は知ることになる破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと
What is the world like inverted? It is Xenoblade. Genesis. It's like a prequel. I mean, that's what I bought my Switch 2 for. Is for Xenoblade, Zelda,
新
and
たに
3D
始まる
Mario.
ゼノブレイドジェネシス本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか続報をお待ちください
It looks pretty deep into development.
こちらをご覧ください
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of
Woohoo!
sports. Coming
Switch
to Nintendo
sports?
Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort,
Switch
the
Sports
latest
Resort.
game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles.
Ooh, nice water rendering. Is this the Wave Race game?
There are
We've
12
always dreamed
sports
of?
to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver. for the
Xenoblade
knockout
Genesis.
in boxing.
Yeah, that's what I bought a Switch 2 for.
Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes.
I mean, I'll take Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong
Aim for
Bonanza,
the
but
center of the
really,
target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball.
what's interesting is it seems completely devoid of the sci-fi element that was in Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, and of course X.
And shoot to score in
There may be
basketball.
mech
Adjust your shot's power.
sirens
then
or
swing your
whatever
club in
in the
golf.
final game.
Battle with one thumb.
It doesn't
hand
look
your
like
opponent a defeat in
any of
thumb
the
wrestling.
other ones, which are sort of
Ride through the
have
course using mouse controls.
modern
and
elements in
skateboarding.
them.
Steer with handle.
Like, oh dear. We are losing it. The Xenoblade... The Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 had modern elements in it. Like the worlds all had like electricity. This looks more like, yeah, like I said, 18th or 19th century. Come on, we're missing Wave Race.
In skateboarding.
Nice
Steer
bit of-
with handle.
No, it's not working. That's interesting. Oh, we're watching it in 720p.
Skateboarding.
Yeah, I mean it's just going to pause on this part again. We could try the Twitch stream, but we would have missed.
Next time we hang, or maybe backstage or
In skateboarding. Steer with handle.
Nintendo of America. Let's try this one.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this.
Okay, we just missed Sports Resort.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free.
The Nintendo UK stream shut the bed.
Oh, we bumped thumbs.
We are in Nintendo of America now.
Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. Nope. Wait.
Yeah, this is a pretty good use of the Joy-Cons. You can see where the logic is. It's good to see them coming up with these wacky uses of the controllers, because it wouldn't be Nintendo if you weren't doing thumb wars on the Joy-Cons.
Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay.
Who's he playing against? Is it Doug Bowser?
My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost.
Rolled it back.
Let's wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Try again. Salty run back.
Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled
Man,
by
that
dragons.
bombshell. Exactly what I
The
asked
world
for.
of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Xenoblade
Ancient power
2 Definitive Edition? Or Xenoblade 2 Enhanced Edition? No. Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 Enhanced Edition.
A land infused with magic.
New Xenoblade game? Yep.
Uncover lost secrets on
Here's a
your
2-minute
journey to face the
trailer
Dragon Queen.
for Xenoblade
In this
Genesis.
survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall.
Is this RuneScape?
Amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations.
Is it? It looks better
On your
than the new
expedition,
RuneScape.
Harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear,
This looks like
and
a
build
game from a
shelter.
generation later than the new
Then,
RuneScape.
Step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in
No, I think it is a new
Wilds,
RuneScape.
launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Alright, there's the September game. No, that's coming to everything.
Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Oh, hell.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can
Sanrio.
choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers.
My
and
niece might
so
like
much
it. I
more.
don't know. She's a bit old for this
Hello
now.
Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and
Here
finish
it
the
is.
job.
Star Fox. They're simply named Star Fox. Lilac Wars if you're in Europe.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilac system with Fox McCloud.
No, they already had a direct of this game. So if they show much more, they'll actually show the whole game.
Begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo
June
Switch
25th.
June 25th.
Okay, I'm guessing that's new information.
A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's
Oh nice, we can play the demo of it
stages
now.
will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Sounds like a Squaresoft game. Looks like Octopath. I can see that pixelation. Yeah, getting strong Final Fantasy vibes. I think I just saw a VV.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Damn.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But
Final
after
Fantasy
the invasion
17?
of the Veritas, this once thriving world
I wonder who's
lies
working on
the
this.
brink of annihilation.
Which studio, which
Now
division,
Reed,
which
a knight
names are
of
behind it.
Grandchelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas.
Oh, that's cool.
In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes
Okay.
from other worlds to take
It's kind of like World of Final Fantasy deal.
Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold?
Yeah, I'm not sure you need to see Cloud and Lightning in
Launches
this
on the
one.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems, October 22nd.
Sick.
A weird, whimsical world is
I'm assuming that's coming to everything. That's crazy.
returns
I mean, it's
in a new 3D puzzle
at first I thought it was just
exploration
another
adventure.
Octopath
One
game.
giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an
And it's like, of course they put the Final Fantasy name behind it. Why would they? Why would they make Octopaths and Triangles and Idiots when they could just make Final
with
Fantasy?
their own problems and puzzles
A
to solve.
brand new Final Fantasy. Lost me a bit when
Beneath
Cloud
this
showed up.
seemingly happy world lies
I was
a
like, cool, here's
sinister
an
plot to
original
squeeze
Final
the
Fantasy
locals for all
story.
their worth. Time
You know,
to join
inspired
the
by
resistance by using
1 to
Piku's
6.
surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright
And then we
oddball
see
ways.
Cloud show up.
Feeling baffled by these
I mean, they
affable
could have just done
denizens?
a Final
Embrace
Fantasy
these
VI remake in that
strange
style.
and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate
So what-
and explore in full 3D. as
I want to
you
watch some of these
discover the
trailers again.
secrets this
Of course,
vivid,
all of the
colorful
Xenoblade
world.
section,
Get ready to wander, solve,
the Final
and
Fantasy
gossip
Resonance,
in
but
Piku Niku
there's going to be a 90-minute
2, launching
treehouse,
on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
which, you know, might not be that interesting to me personally.
Prepare for
Dragon Quest?
an all-new monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest Monsters? So these are like Pokemon games, I'm told.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood.
Okay, so they're keeping Akira
There they
Tomiyama's
gain the
art
power
style.
to turn monsters into friends.
He's of course now past.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it. Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
And this will be multi-platform. Every Square Enix game will be, I think, unless they explicitly say is exclusive to the Switch 2,
To create more powerful
like they did with
allies.
Ninjala 2.
Now, take on the most fearsome of foes.
Man.
With a team that's uniquely
Yeah,
your
I don't
own.
know. Xenoblade's Genesis did not look like the previous ones because
Adventure is calling.
none of them are set in a fantasy
Monstrously fun.
kind of old world.
Dragon Quest monsters.
Like I said, they all
The
have
Withered World.
electricity. They all have mechs and mech
Time you
elements.
got here.
There were also some old world elements to Xenoblade 2. This is Dustbloods. Second trailer. Oh, this is Duskbloods.
Upon the ancient Blood Sovereign's honor.
This is an A-tier game. Even Xenoblade, I'd say, is basically a B-tier game, as much as I love... You know, I absolutely love games like Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, but they're not like Zelda, Mario, Duskbloods. Whoa. 2027. Close network test, summer 2026. No release date. Hopefully it comes out soon after. November 2027.
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Here we go.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about
This is Splatoon Raiders.
a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut.
Yeah, we've
a
seen this
trio of
before,
swashbuckling
like 2
musicians.
trailers.
And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The 4 of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
Go on a
Alright,
raid.
Time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
So what
And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately.
I don't like is how uncolourful the
Salmonids
game
aren't
is.
pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it
I
alone.
mean, it's a Splatoon game, right?
That's where this comes in, the exploration bot.
But of course, once you
A
start
member of
caking
Deep
everything
Cut
in
pilots
paint,
it during
that
your treasure
changes, so
hunts and attacks
maybe that's by
automatically.
design. Look
Launches
how
you in the air
how
for
lack of
extra
colour
height.
this area bit
It
has.
even gets out of the bot to unleash
How
special
devoid
moves
of colour
like
it
this.
has.
You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed.
We should get a release date as well.
Another that slices through enemies.
Oh, nice! You got a
Another that
katana.
spins ink around you.
Yeah, we've seen
and
this
more. And
in the
best
second
part,
trailer.
You can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes! This is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
Nice.
Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And
Okay.
in the smart device app
about
Nintendo
2-3
Today,
weeks.
see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special
Did they announce a
Splatfest in
release
Splatoon
date?
3. The
Or just
theme
the
looks
date
like
of
it's
the
about
Splatoon Direct?
Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too.
No release date, okay.
See ya!
Bye. Oh, July 23rd. A single player focused. That's a July
what did you
July
think?
game. Same as Rhythm
Splatoon
Heaven.
Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
And Final Fantasy was what, October? Deltarune. So that was the first time Splatoon showed up in a Direct. The last General Direct we got was actually in September. 9 months ago. And they've been messing around with their delivery, like Splatoon Raiders was announced on the Nintendo Today app, and all of its updates have come through the mobile app. I think Xenoblade X Definitive Edition was announced on Twitter, and it just came out. Was never featured on a Direct. Oh, Metaphor's out.
Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry.
I guess
shall
Persona
ascend
4
the
Revival as
throne
well,
crown
and
by right of kings.
wait, is Persona 5 on
This
Switch?
is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes.
The United Kingdom?
The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky,
The United Kingdom of
tournament for the
Philadelphia.
throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action.
You never played
As
this
one
one.
of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans.
The character's fashion weirds me
Change
out.
the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
Or just straight up Minecraft.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft
Yep, that's just
is
Minecraft.
on the way. Dig into your Minecraft.
Nice, it's got the
adventure on
Vibrant
Nintendo
update.
Switch 2 with support
It's
for
got all the
vibrant visuals.
shaders
And
and
embark on a journey across a world with
should have
advanced lighting and
ref
shadow effects.
reflections. It's got the real-time shadows.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
I don't have Minecraft on
create
Switch. I have it on PlayStation
Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch
and
2
PC.
this year.
Just this year. There's FF14. Oh, Metal Gear 3 remastered. Oh, Metal Gear 4 remastered that was. Atelier Carrier? New Atelier game. Sometimes there's a bombshell in these little reels. Like you get something like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk or Bakaru. Gotta keep your eyes peeled. Days. Gosh, when did that game come out? There's the Metal Gear 4 remaster and the PSP game and Master System. Was it Was it Nintendo? This is the old reboot trilogy. Oh, a Tales game's coming. It's like PlayStation. Tales of Eternia. I guess it's a remaster. It'll be coming to everything. It's been a while since we got a new Tales game. There's 14 online. I might consider just playing the free trial. It was early access August 2026, right? Because it'll be a new account if I don't link it, and I'll get the free trial all the way up to Shadowbringers. Ooh.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Traverse through iconic Disney.
Is that everything but 3?
Befriend all sorts
No, that was
of
3,
magical
was it?
allies.
Yeah, there's
And battle enemies
Frozen.
in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness.
Yeah, I own the remasters on
Nintendo
PlayStation
Switch,
3.
You can transfer
I think
your
those are
existing
30
save data
frames.
to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3
Right, they're 3
compilations.
collections, not
Kingdom
1.
Hearts
Oh no, you can
Collection
get a
1 through
bundle.
3 also launches October 8th.
It probably cost
Additionally,
$100.
A free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on
Yeah, I mean, I've got
Nintendo
Kingdom
eShop.
Hearts 1 and 2 collections on PS3. I've got Kingdom Hearts 3 on PS4.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で
Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts 4 is
私たち
here.
が定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
This is the first time we've seen it for about 3 years. Yep, that's the Switch 2 version running. Hopefully they upload a trailer on the official account or something. There's the PC version running. Because this is the first trailer in 3 years. And it's running at 30. Wonder if they'll give us a release window. Nice, same as Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
Next is our last announcement.
Damn.
Please take a look.
Well, it's delivered already. They haven't mentioned Zelda 40th anniversary.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom,
This is Ocarina.
there lay a small forest.
They're playing
Within it,
part of
an
the
ancient
Kokiri Forest
solitary tree quietly
motif
watched over the inhabitants
music.
of the forest.
This is like a teaser though.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
You have to show the game.
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
This must be the intro to the game. This wasn't in the original. Wow. It doesn't have a cel-shaded art style. So that's in-game. It looks more like a reimagining. Nice. We don't have to wait long, but
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
yeah, I mean, it's going to come out in the next 6 months, so I'd hope
Today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as
maybe it's going to be at the Treehouse. They're just going to be playing Ocarina of Time remake for 90
This
minutes.
presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
I'm sorry, who?
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick
Wow,
up a
what a
controller,
direct.
that's when it all comes
Freaking
together.
Xenoblade? Kingdom
For me,
Hearts
that's what
4?
games have
Brand
always
new
been
Final
about.
Fantasy?
Those little moments that surprise me.
Zelda
and allow me
Ocarina
to
of
immerse
Time
myself in
remake?
different worlds.
What?
You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about.
Alright, what are we
Taking
playing,
a closer
Pritchard?
look, hearing from the teams,
Devon
and
Pritchard.
spending more time with the games themselves.
What have you
So
brought?
let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot we need to watch again. The Xenoblade stuff, Splatoon Raiders.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star
Final
Fox,
Fantasy. I think those are the main ones.
It is a cinematic
The Zelda
we're gonna focus on
was just a teaser.
game. And then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you
really,
take us
Yeah, we're going to start right out here in this new cinema scene. Right
not really
on the,
thinking
Star Fox
to
bridge,
watch
of
it
Gray
again,
Fox,
but
which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is
it
just
looks
coming out of their
like a
training
reimagining.
session,
I don't know if that was gonna be the intro to the game or if that's just
did a
set
little
up for the
introduction of some
trailer.
of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot. Slippy's the engineer, science expert. Pepe's their
So
veteran,
he is
uncle
Star
who gives them
Fox,
advice,
or Lilac Wars,
and then Fox McCloud
if you're
is the
from
leader
Europe.
of the team. And what has happened during their training session is they're getting a call from General Pepper. who's
It has new cutscenes that weren't in the original, which is what we're seeing here, I guess.
mercenary team to help them in
But
a
unfortunately,
really
it doesn't
desperate
sound like they've got new
situation.
playable sections.
As we answer this call, I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here. And when you start the campaign, you're going to.
No, they said a demo is coming out today. I wonder if that's what they're playing. It sounded like the they said it was the tutorial.
Unlock that by getting medals in the various missions. But we're going to start with normal because that's.
But they said something. They said something else. I was
and you can also, before
talking
each
over,
mission,
but
select single player, co-op, a local, or co-op game share, which we'll do more about co-op later. Let's go straight into single player. And this is another kind of cinema scene where you can see the cinematic storytelling.
Incoming hail from General Pepper. Priority 1.
And as you mentioned, these cutscenes are new, so they expand upon what we already know about the franchise or like the game this is based off of. So.
They do a really good job of showcasing each member's unique personalities.
Yeah, the details on the characters just really bring them to life with their Falco's goofing off in the background. The various uniforms are different. The backgrounds in these different scenes are also have a lot of detail that I think will reward keen observation and even players who are really familiar with the franchise.
yeah, just so my friend's saying, how can you have a 2026 game and show absolutely nothing?
Like a watering can and a plant.
It was just a teaser, really, but
some decorations here. But yeah,
still a 2026 game, so it can't be long now.
The Star Fox team to help out.
And yeah, like I said, from what they showed, it looks more like a reimagining than a remake of Ocarina.
Team has to liberate the Lilat system. Here, the R-Wing fighters are going to launch out of the Great Fox and head down.
I wonder if they're just playing
Again,
Star
some more
Fox.
Details that bring the characters to life. Right after this quick classic title screen here.
It really does get the title of like a cinematic experience.
And
Because it's
No Mario,
too, like the music.
no 3D Mario.
Music is great in this game.
Right here definitely gives like.
No
Yeah.
Wario. I don't know where that story came from,
Sopraner
but it
is
wasn't
the
there.
main planet, the jewel of the Lilat system.
We got the Pokopia DLC, no Mario Kart World DLC.
R-Wings as they enter the atmosphere. Each one has its own kind of customization.
But yeah, absolute bombshells were a brand new Final Fantasy game that was not
Those differences
leaked.
for yourself and check it out. Going through a
I
quick
don't
systems
think.
check again. The characters are kind of approaching
Unless
this
I
in different ways.
somehow managed to avoid that leak.
The
Kingdom
R-Wing
Hearts
is
4 showing up.
unfolding in a very dramatic
I don't think that was leaked unless I must somehow manage to avoid that leak.
But like you mentioned, Dan, it's
Yeah.
got the detail that adds that personality, and it's the personality of those characters that they added to their own vehicles.
I think the Xenoblade stuff was bigger than what was suggested or that was what was leaked. So the only thing that was leaked was the Ocarina of Time, maybe the Pokopia DLC, or maybe that's hinted at. I'm really not
on these vehicles.
in tune or paying attention to news on
Yeah, especially as you keep playing through the stages too. Like you'll
news
see
on
that there and-
Pokopia updates or Tomodachi Life or Rhythm Heaven or any of those kind of
So the game gives you a
lighter
flight plan
titles.
here. Through the mission, you're able to kind of focus.
But we did get a new Duskbloods, and it just
you've got your
announced a
laser,
closed beta.
Single shots and also charge shots that can lock on.
Closed beta means it's online.
And by doing that,
Because that's what I want to know is if it's
sure, but also you can get multiple.
the fact they've got a closed beta
that's something
makes me
you're
think it's more like Elden Ring Night Rain, because I don't think you have a closed beta for like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. Because what I want to know is Duskbloods playable
You can get shot down. You can also shoot them yourself.
solo?
Please don't.
Which Elden Ring Night Rain was, but it wasn't.
See, even though we're kind of going through the city, there's a lot of different routes you can take, different enemies. Different
You're not meant to play it by yourself. It's not a good time.
Oh, use the bomb.
Yeah, that was to get that robot so he didn't knock down the pylon.
That's how Night Rain was at launch. Whereas obviously Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, those are all
worth keeping your
completely
teammates
playable offline.
around, because they will provide helpful information. Like Pepe
But if there's a
is very
closed
good
beta
at giving you a
test,
heads up of
you obviously don't do that. We know it's going to be multiplayer from the first trailer. The question is it the best of both?
And here we go.
Every Souls game has multiplayer. It has player summons. It has player invasions.
And so he got in a little bit of trouble there, but I bailed him out. It's gonna be fine.
He really wanted to get into
Of course,
this
Slippy's
mission.
got to rub it in a little.
But I'm thinking Duskbloods is more Elden Ring Night Rain, which is a shame.
Will also deflect lasers, which
Because that will be 2 in a row, back to back now. Souls games that are multiplayer focused.
I'm going to switch to mouse targeting here to just have a little fun flying through these. You can also shoot in this mode.
Like, maybe we'll see the console of the R-Wing here. This nice little
Yeah,
detail.
it's pretty immersive, and I'm also going to crash in this mode.
Oh gosh.
So it's the first person view. Obviously it's running a lot better than Star Fox did on the N64.
Have a lot of fun with
See if he goes into the waterfall on the right there.
the way that different variety of ways to play it.
Oh, God. Pepe.
I didn't shoot Pepe.
Really
did I?
low on energy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nope.
You didn't shoot him down. You shot him a couple.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're good.
But because this is a Star
be
Fox
careful.
specifically is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, that's how like Dan is able to use the mouse controls, which is kind of a nice perk, especially when you're trying to get more precision shots.
And that transition is very seamless,
Yeah.
as you noticed. You can switch between
So
as much as you want, whatever.
let's take a moment to
Yeah, and
see
here we've
what the
transitioned
heck.
into all range mode, which is a little bit bigger battlefield here. There are
There's
borders. If you
orbitals.
click the border, it'll turn you around
There was a
like this.
lot of
But
Xenoblade
allows you to fly all the
announcements.
way
It was a
around the sky,
dream
from different angles,
for a
shoot from
Xenoblade
different
fan.
angles, which is kind of fun. because you've
I'll
got a lot of
definitely be watching a few reactions.
You can shoot his guns, you can shoot his legs, and just, basically have fun with him. But
Lies
we're
of
we're
P,
not gonna take too long.
DMC. Here it is. See if the US
Editions of these 3 Xenoblade
See if the US
Chronicles
stream
games
had
are incoming.
English voice.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per.
Okay, what are we watching? 1080 60, 4040p. They're saying this is 4K.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second.
That looks a bit cleaner.
With 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes
Oh,
also
so
have
good.
enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Now, did the in-game cutscenes use FMV? Definitely did. The beginning of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and the beginning of Xenoblade 1 is an FMV sequence that blends seamlessly into gameplay. But I'm guessing they took the care, because this is Monolith Soft we're talking about. I'm guessing they took the care to make the FMV 60 as well.
Not only that,
So here you get a new water mount, a new water
you can
vehicle.
travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
It's interesting they decided to add that to the first game and not any of the others, because all of the games have this problem of really slowly swimming or running through vast
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the
landscapes.
first game.
I'm
You can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Okay, so they don't mention it's just for water.
Blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
So you couldn't control blades in Xenoblade 2, but this is specifically in mercenary battles.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
So this is a camera angle we never see in Xenoblade 3. Well, I guess in the Xenoblade games you can pull the camera way back if you want to. Choose an upgrade. Deploy Taion. Healing power up. Max HP up. Combo rate up. It's almost like a roguelite mode where you're choosing upgrades between rounds.
There's also a variety of other content added.
New equipment designs, voiced heart-to-heart conversations. I'm guessing they weren't voiced before.
Into each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed.
Control blades in new action battles. New Rare Blade and Blade Quest. Oh, wow. There's actual new content outside of, like, mercenary game modes, like roguelite game modes. New equipment designs for Pirate and Mithra. Okay.
At a later date.
New defensive battles against waves of enemies. So it's like a defense. New hero and hero quests. So this is similar to the Blades and the Blade quests in 2. This is new content, like actual new story content. Newly voiced event scenes. Is that just tied to the hero quest or what?
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
We'll find out how much that is.
Will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions
of course, they've already done this kind of thing for Xenoblade X. There's a Switch 2 enhancement. Now, I wonder if this will have the same problem as Xenoblade X, where the image quality, particularly in handheld mode, was unstable. I think in TV mode it's probably okay, but I won't be playing these games in handheld mode normally. It looked really good. From the footage they showed, they said it's running like native 4K 60. So I'm like, what? Like Xenoblade X didn't have that. I'm thinking they're using like DLSS. It's not actually native. Maybe they didn't say native. They just said 4K 60. I'm guessing it's using some DLSS, and there's going to be some image instability if you look for it.
Three Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
So this is Xenoblade Chronicles Genesis. See the US live stream. Okay, it's in Japanese. The US live stream voices over Koizumi, as I think the UK live stream has subtitles. But the game's still in Japanese. Looks in-game. There's like an outline on the environmental art there. It's like stylized visuals. Anima was the source of all things. This is crazy. It's like the world is inverted. Like you're inside a globe rather than outside it, because you can see the ocean and islands wrapping around the sky. Or it's almost like one of those sci-fi space stations where it's like a ring, like a centrifugal ring. And yeah, are we on a space station here where it's just a giant ring and we're seeing the world wrap around the inside of the ring? I guess these are very similar to Xenoblade 3's visuals in presentation. I think Xenoblade 3 had my favorite character rendering. Wow, look at that town. It reminds me of the new Fire Emblem game with all the colors and this like Mediterranean town. But this one you're going to be able to like actually explore all of it, and you know it's going to be an RPG. Every force that gave shape to this world. They showed another town, not another shot. Sorry, not a town. So typical Xenoblade fauna there, and the kind of structures you see in the distance. I'm not sure about that outline on the environments. It's kind of Borderlands aesthetic. The environments have a kind of toon shader on them. This is 30 FPS, is it? No, my mistake. This is a 60 FPS game. So these are like cadets in some war that's being waged. Stone is called the Anima Crystone. Not only amplifies the vesselized powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. Thoughts and actions. It not only amplifies a vesselized powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. Okay, so I'm wondering if we're going to get a story here about war and conflict. Inheriting thoughts and actions. Or thoughts, rather. Memories. Every aspect of your life at Lukos, academic and otherwise, will be intertwined with that stone. So it looks like you're a cadet or a trainee at this military school. You see shots here very much like Fire Emblem 3 Houses of the Halls. This kind of monastery or school. It does remind me of 3 Houses. So is this the protagonist? First female protagonist in a Xenoblade? Okay, we got 3 characters there. The archer, I guess the tank. Looks like he's carrying a long sword there, or a big sword. Today's exercise will simulate actual combat. Some fantasy horses there. Cutscene direction looks as good as Xenoblade 3, because in Xenoblade 3 had a big jump in cutscene quality in terms of cinematography, direction, animation from Xenoblade 2 and before it. And this looks the same as Xenoblade 3. Just the quality of animation, like the direction on that shot behind there, and this animation of her running up, and the camera work, the motion blur, all that animation there is very Xenoblade 3. Yeah, just the shot of this, the framing, the cinematography of it is very Xenoblade 3. Only the dragon's purifying flame can redeem a soul that has forsaken its faith. No Nopons. Instead, we have this guy. I think I just muted the video. Yeah, I'll take that over a Nopon. Heck yeah. We didn't see combat, so we have no idea if it's the classic Xenoblade combat, because we've got that combat in 4 games now over the last 15 years or 17 years. I thought I was going to say Xenoblade 4 here. But yeah, that was chilling. And next is Switch Sports Resort 2. That's where the live stream...
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning.
This was crazy.
Star Fox launches
no, not that.
Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available.
Oh, nice. One of the game's opening stages. Not sure about Star Fox because it is a very small game, and depending on the price of it. But I don't mind trying the demo. So here you notice the pixelation on these, I guess these spear elements. You're like, oh, is this an Octopath? But it's like a new game. It could be Elliot. Adventures in Philadelphia. And then you see Vivi. Like black mages there. This cutscene as well with all this... Damn it. Shouldn't have done that. This cutscene with all the animations, crazy. In that style. The animation on that, it's like decimated animation on dragon flying at 12 frames per second or shot on twos.
Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Damn.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas,
the cutscenes look insane. The game looks just like Octopath. The running around. I'm sure the battle system won't have the Octopath's system. Hey, Save Point Sofa. Just checking out the brand new Final Fantasy that was announced. Yeah, this is where it lost me a bit. I was down for an all-new original Final Fantasy story. And then we see this. So it's kind of like, oh, is this a bit more like Final Fantasy World? But I'm still down. I'm still down.
Iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
Okay, so there's a stagger system.
Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
Final Fantasy 13.
Uncover the truth behind the Veritas.
What was that? It's like there's pixelated, beautifully animated pixel cutscenes, and then there's this like highly rendered CG, like from a 14 trailer.
Heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance
it's coming soon.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and
it's based on Brave Exvius. Is that a phone game? You can summon all Final Fantasy characters to your party. including enemies.
Mikuniku returns.
Okay.
3D puzzle
Let's see what Treehouse are doing. Okay, so that kind of sets my expectations then.
So just like the R-Wing,
It's not so much like a brand new Final Fantasy.
Oh, you did.
I mean, it is, but
I stopped breathing.
at the same time, you know.
Clenching my chair here.
I'll lower my expectations a bit.
I know.
then.
You're going to use your energy and not be able to
R-Wing
boost through that.
here and there, so I'm just like, oh, I can just double tap and I'll be fine, right?
Because it started out like
Gates, Rob can shoot
this
them,
is a
but also
brand
kinda
new
control the
HD 2D Final Fantasy.
Specifically, those are timing.
Maybe we can divert the train.
So there's two ways to approach this. I can shoot those rail locks like Peppy mentioned. Or I can fight the
Is there? Have you seen the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer? Is there is there like a re-upload of the PC version running? Because that trailer was 30 FPS
you have to do multiple playthroughs to complete all of the challenges.
and like upscaled
Going for the rail locks isn't necessarily
graphics.
something that'll help me out right now because I really want to fight this boss.
So you don't necessarily need to complete.
We can try and find that Kingdom Hearts trailer actually.
Yeah, you can like do this and then try for a different specific challenge.
Find a good.
Impossible to do
There
all
we
of
go.
it in one
Just
playthrough.
find a good tab to steal.
Nice. Getting some good shots in. We can see the HP bar thanks to our boy Slippy.
That's right. Slippy's helping.
Spears in
Okay, let's see what's
Well, that'll teach you to make
trailers for
for talking about
Final Fantasy
spears.
Resonance.
Oh, that's a good dodge though.
Sneaky.
Okay, so there's Kingdom Hearts 4 teaser trailer from Square Enix.
We got it. Yeah.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具
It
現
says
化
it's
したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを
4K60.
定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
I don't think it's 60 now though. Oh, now it is. So no information on the crossovers, right? This is all Kingdom Hearts canon. Sounds like Yoko Shimomura. This music's giving me 15 vibes. Wouldn't be surprised if she works on the soundtrack in this game. So it's coming out on all platforms, same as Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
Got the rings and got a bit.
He's ramping up for that attack.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting Kingdom Hearts 4 in the Nintendo Direct. That threw me sideways. There was a lot of obviously there were a few leaks, but what I didn't know was Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to show up. I thought Xenoblade might show up. I didn't think all 3 Xenoblades would get an expansion. And the new game, obviously, first look at that, was nothing. I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know if we were going to get a brand new IP or a Xenoblade 4.
Nice, and I saw that you were shooting.
So now it changed phases. I have to shoot the back.
I don't think it was leaked that we're getting a new Final Fantasy, but like, it's not like, obviously it's not Final Fantasy 17.
But you could also
weak spot.
Yeah. You can also see too that now that Rob has
You can summon all Final Fantasy characters to your party, including enemies. So you're going to be suffering like Kefka, Sephiroth, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the enemies have a lot of details.
I give him 120 hits, but I did take out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 30 FPS cutscene. What the hell?
I thought so as well.
Have you fudged my
This is hard. This was only a normal.
my resolution settings on YouTube?
Experts has the same difficulty.
Not liking those framey cutscenes.
Just like additional damage, challenges will be harder,
Yeah, that's the thing. The other Xenoblade games are quite modern. Like, I think all of the games have electricity in their world.
There's so much
This one looks more, maybe, we're saying 18th, 19th century. You start out as a cadet in like a military school, kind of monastic school, similar to Fire Emblem Three Houses.
It's fine. Slippy will fix it.
Begrudgingly.
Oh, he's excited.
Your team in Brave Exvius was Sephiroth, Kefka, Lightning, and Noctis. How nice. Yeah, it sounds fun. It looks more appealing to me than World of Final Fantasy did.
So that's the end of our single-player kind of show of Star Fox. But don't go anywhere. We're actually going to segue to the next segment, which is actually Splatoon Raiders.
Which is Ocarina of Time Remake.
Go anywhere.
Oh, cool. We're getting Splatoon Raiders. Okay. Let's catch up a bit.
The franchise. This is a world that
has
been devastated by a catastrophic sea level rise.
Did they say this was July? Same month as Rhythm Heaven? Oh, Rhythm Paradise, I think they call it now.
Most notably, the Inklings and the Octolings here, which are kind of half.
The Brave Exvius community is going crazy right now. Nice. Yeah, I imagine the Kingdom Hearts community is going crazy as well.
Their squid or octopus forms and their humanoid
A few extra breadcrumbs.
There with a big tentacle on top of the head.
Yeah.
Good. I like that you have your hairband is a plastic bag, I believe.
Nice.
Which we'll see how that fits into the game and all of the stuff you can salvage.
We didn't rewatch. I forgot to rewatch the Ocarina of Time teaser. The thing is, it was just a teaser. There's not much to react to there. I just said that the snippet of in-game graphics made it look more like a reimagining.
So you might be familiar with what Splatoon
Well, we have to wait for the next trailer that will actually show the game. It's possible that entire teaser is not from the game at all. And the next trailer we see will be all recognizable shots and scenes from the original game.
So you're playing as
But on the other hand, that whole tapestry they showed at the beginning could be the new beginning to the game, because the original entry to the game is like stormy weather. Ganon's just riding on horseback out of Hyrule Castle, kidnapping Child Zelda. And Link's there, he gets knocked over.
Maybe using your right stick.
Zelda throws the ocarina into the river, and then Link wakes up, and he's in Kokiri Village.
For anybody who's played Splatoon, or another game in the series, it's super comfortable. I love it.
That was the only saving grace from such a stingy teaser, is that it's 2026. So whatever happens, we're going to get a new trailer. We're going to see more of it really soon.
I fire ink, right? And there's a tank on my back that is slowly depleting, and fire some into the ocean, because why not?
Because it's like, what are Nintendo going to release in November? This is going to be the game that goes up against GTA 6.
And you'll hear that sound.
And
now, you'll notice that ink will slowly refill.
Ocarina of Time could well come out in November, but I would say the only other game that could take on GTA 6 is Dustbloods.
But if you are in ink,
but we still don't know enough about it. It looks like a multiplayer-focused game because they talked about a closed beta.
Into your swim form outside of ink. I don't recommend this.
So I don't think it's going to be for me.
I also do not recommend jumping into water, because even though we look like sea creatures, we are not safe there. And you're going to see that I'm at danger. At the bottom left, my health bar is pretty much done.
So if you take any damage in that state, then you're done. You're splatted.
Yeah, that's a one-shot. Small fries especially love to like sneak up and just slap you with a spoon.
Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. It's a departure for Splatoon, because we're normally on some kind of oil rig, a very industrial environment.
But you know, you'll see, and as you.
But this is
right when you fire ink.
You're on this like.
One of the coolest things about Swimform is
archipelago.
Load, very quickly, right?
It's all nature.
Basically, kind of keep your ammo.
And it's
up and going.
so lacking in color.
Like any good tutorial, this is just going to show you very much like.
What colors are there as well? Are just like snot green or shit brown.
Of how the game plays. But it's also going to teach you a couple things, right? Like, well, that's kind of tall, and I can't go up there. But
by put some ink on it. I also, can I just call out that I love this like animation that plays here, like as the ink kind of drips down.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it is very
That's the Switch
satisfying.
2. That's the power of the Switch
Another
2.
quick tip I want to give folks is that you'll notice from here, if I fire, nothing is happening. Really pay attention for a hit marker like that, because that means you're
snaps in. Like,
yeah, you're actually
Can we
gonna
play a
hit
demo of
places
this?
like
Or is
that.
it only the Treehouse guys?
Another kind of, hey, I can't. Well, you can just kind of limp your way through.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, this is also true for falling through grates. But this is the first big lesson in Splatoon gameplay, right? That ink that's not your color is not fun for you.
You can see the health bar down in the bottom left kind of ticking down, which is, we should mention that's a new mechanic here in Splatoon Raiders. In other Splatoon games, you didn't have any visual information about what your
Yeah, I never played
was,
the
but actually it's
Splatoon
pretty key in this game, so
campaigns. I never finished one.
Yeah, another fun new addition of these little.
As much as I wanted to like a Splatoon campaign, the multiplayer was always too big a draw for me. So I never actually beat the campaign of Splatoon 1 and 2. I know the DLC is supposed to be really good for Splatoon 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah. So if you played other games,
It's like the
in that
Octo
Splatoon series, maybe you
expansion.
played
Those are
Salmon
single
Run,
player
you'll recognize these
expansions.
characters. These
And
are
they're
the
supposed to be
Salmonids.
really, really good.
They are fiercely territorial, and I don't know that they're going to be super happy about you being here, Jose. So
yeah. No, my favorite thing is just the boldness of Salmonids. Like, once they notice that you are here, like, it is their mission to slap you with a utensil of.
So I don't know
small fryer.
if
you know,
this
no
game's
fear
gonna
over,
just
like,
make
the fact
just
that
gonna
I'm
leave me
bigger,
wanting to play the
or that,
multiplayer,
these
or
enemies are pretty weak. Ooh. Every once in a while, too, you'll see little things like this where you can.
it's just gonna feel like a Splatoon single player. I mean, it is a Splatoon single player, but it's gonna feel like the
My
same.
favorite part with the Salmonids is that they have cookingware. So like you would.
Where I
point
play
out,
it for
some
like a
have
couple
frying
hours and
pans,
then
some of them have tongs.
spend like 100 hours in the
Salmonids
multiplayer
as a,
instead.
You know, as a species, I guess, are kind of food obsessed.
Yeah.
They're all about deliciousness. They are seafood, and they take pride in that.
yeah, you might see in their territory. I don't know if you can see anything right here, Jose, like cooking utensils and stuff.
Oh,
on the horizon, or like
take a look.
what are
Like
those things?
oh,
There
there
you go.
goes some skewers, right?
Oh.
Skewer. It looks
Yeah,
like
this
maybe
is a weird one. This
salt grinder.
Splatoon Raiders is where Nintendo have been messing around with different forms of delivery. So this game was announced on the Nintendo Today app, and the only updates have been through that mobile app.
One thing too, if you're a returning player and you're like, hey, what about like moves like Squid Roll? Don't worry.
I'm relieved
feels
that
a lot like
we're
Fear
finally
with the
showing up
mechanics
at
and
a
gameplay
direct.
of, other games in the Splatoon series. It's going to feel very, very comfortable.
But
Very
even if you're not familiar with the controls, this was my first time playing a Splatoon game, and I found it really intuitive. Like the fact
Because
that
the consequence of that was us just not getting a direct
to, like, swoosh through the
for 9
game.
months.
So don't be afraid. Yeah, to
Which
try this
no
game.
one really wants, do they? The traditional direct pattern is February, June, September.
Yeah, that's a big one.
But of course, last year was different because the Switch 2 came out, so we got a big direct in April, I think.
People will not be familiar with that, Salmonid.
And this year, we're hoping, okay, it's going to come back now. But the February was just a partner direct,
See its tongue right there.
which is not what you want from your Switch 2 direct.
Try to like stay away. They primarily charge forward and that tongue with that tongue hanging out, but yeah, just keep doing some damage. Try to dodge. And yeah, sometimes they can drop a weapon.
Which is also new for the Splatoon series. You get weapons that drop, and that's going to be key to the kind of the game.
I don't think there was any Sega in this direct, was there?
Finding new loot, and new weapons, and then collecting that.
Yeah, I enjoy how satisfying that.
There was a lot of
is.
Capcom.
That you
Capcom really
go on
throwing their
arcades and you
support.
find more to do, more stuff that you can use. I'm just gonna peek around here.
But they're all old
taking a little bit
games.
of scenery.
So Dragon's Dogma 2.
Only set of
I guess Onimusha's not come out yet.
But oh look. something
Devil
else
May
in
Cry
the-
5.
Oh, was there? Whoa. Oh yeah. Man, Oregon.
I think Resident Evil Veronica's also coming to Switch 2. There's basically every Capcom game is coming to Switch 2. For now.
We made a discovery.
We found something.
Something busted, apparently.
It's seen better days.
But you know, we're out here.
But no
we're
Sega
in the
games
islands,
would have
you
been
gotta
nice to
take
get a
it,
brand new
yeah.
Sonic game
You know, you
announced.
find something, you bring it back, you see what you can do with it.
Yeah, animation look. All of the ports looked good. I thought
Some
they're just running in
get
30
back
now.
To the island, over to our hideout ship.
But most Switch 2 games target 60. If you think of maybe not third-party games like
So that was
Cyberpunk.
our exploration bot, and we'll show you some techniques with that later. But one of the most important parts of the bot is that it allows
That was
you to take
so nice is that
along with you,
the new Xenoblade game is
to your
targeting 60,
exploration. But you may be asking
which is
yourself,
interesting.
who is Deep Cut? Of course, many people.
But the Kingdom Hearts
that are
4
watching
seems to
this
be targeting
and in this room know
30.
who Deep Cut is, but some of us may be new to them.
There were other games
myself
that were
included.
targeting 60.
So Deep Cut is a member
Yeah.
of a 3 group of musicians, and they hosted the Splatfest back in Splatlands.
Hey, Damiani,
Splatlands,
the
in
Damiani
Splatoon
show.
3.
Yeah, we got
they
the
really
Ocarina of
love
Time
collecting
teaser as
treasure, and that's
was
kind of how you met them.
predicted.
So you're their
But unfortunately, we
mechanic,
didn't really
and
get to
30
see
days
much of
ago,
the
while
final
you were
game.
looking for treasure, you crash landed on the
Still,
Twilight Islands,
hopefully
and
soon. Hopefully we don't have to wait 9 months for the next direct.
They each
And
have,
I
like,
mean,
very different personalities they're
the
expressing. It's
Ocarina
not
of
really
Time
hard to
remake's
just
going to be
kinda
out
sheet
before
give you
then,
a
so
good look. That's Big Man on the right. That's Fry on the left. If you really don't want to be,
I have to think it's coming out before November. So there's really the Tokyo Game Show.
Mischief's kind of a big thing in Splatoon, at least in my mind. And if not, maybe I'm just causing too much mischief when I play these games. But you can like douse your.
They know what it
It'll
means.
be fine.
It was the closer for the Nintendo
They
Direct.
just wipe it off and they're good to go.
They're good sports.
Yeah.
See, and the other character here is the player character, right? So you're playing.
I'm
as the
guessing
mechanic,
it's not going to be
who
the
is
same
mostly
remake like
responsible for everything
Metroid
you see around the
Prime
base.
remaster
Kind of a
or
mechanical
1000 Year Door
genius.
remaster.
Deep Cut isn't. That's not their forte.
Which
so
they're not the
most
type
what you
of
see
games
built
that close
here,
directs, right?
was the
They're
mechanic.
Yeah, speaking of
very
build, you might
faithful
notice
one-to-one
that on my
remakes.
back, there's very different
So I'm
tanks,
guessing Ocarina of Time is
and
going to be
importantly, there are
more
gadgets
than
hanging off of the right and left.
more than just a
So we're gonna talk a
one-to-one
little
like
about
Mario
this. This is
RPG
something the
remake
mechanic,
or
builds over the
you know,
course
some
of the
quality of
adventure. You
life
get
and
one
a
gadget when you
visual and
start the
audio
game,
remake.
get a tank
But
for the first time. And I'm going to demo a few for you just to show you a couple. Let's start with the one on.
there's
the
another
left,
rumored
the
remake.
spin wheel, which if I press and hold the button, I can lock on and kind of.
Was
it'll
there
steer
a Metroid?
way towards that target. That's really helpful, especially with boss salmonid.
Like
to be able to
Metroid,
just, like,
Super
use
Metroid.
a weapon that'll kind of home in on them a little bit. The other gadget that I'm wearing right now, it's on my right, is right here, the Splatch It. So
Nintendo have been doing so many. Super Metroid.
Nice. And you can see that little
Has
cooldown
been rumored
start.
for a
There's
bit
little
now.
timer, so
Interesting.
each gadget has a
They've been doing
cooldown,
so
and you
many
can still use the spin wheel on the
ports
left.
and
Doesn't-
remasters.
not
Like
going down.
think of last year from
they each
I
have
think
a
it was the
independent
Mario 40th
And this is a big change
anniversary.
for this game and other
They
games in
did
Splatoon
the
series, you had sub-weapons
Mario
that were typically
Galaxy
like a bomb,
1 and 2
that you would throw.
remasters.
So in Splatoon Raiders, sub-weapons
And
are out and gadgets are in.
I think
So
they
each
showed
gadget
the
has,
Mario
we can just see with these
movie
two
a
very
bit.
different
They
functions,
they
different
didn't
types of attacks,
obviously
some are more
the
offensive,
Zelda
some are more
the Zelda
defensive.
movie's still a way off.
Yeah, and we got a third one to show today.
It's too early to show it.
Equip it to replace
But
the And this one is
they didn't talk that much about Zelda
You can see how
40th. They
equip
just
that.
dropped
It's not
Ocarina of
tied to your
Time
main
teaser,
weapon,
but they
again,
didn't
'cause it's,
they
sort
didn't
of
really
what
have
you choose to equip.
a segment
This
on
one's
it
sort of
like they had a
taken
segment
See,
on
this one keeps, like, a
Xenoblade.
shield that'll kind of ink the ground as well. which
It
is
really
great.
feels like a protective barrier.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
I'm gonna
just
use
a
that
just a
salt
teaser for
quickly,
the
refresh
remake.
Pull down. You can only do that on the hideout ship right now. But you'll see that it'll do tick damage to anything that's inside.
Which, we should say too, it's nice to have this space on the hideout ship where you can test all the different weapons. And
It'll be interesting though if Metroid's back, because Metroid was
like how much numerical damage you're doing
was,
with each type of gadget and each attack.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got a decision to make.
All right, let's do it.
For gadgets,
Metroid was
what do we
dead
want
for
to
so
bring
long,
with us, right?
and then we suddenly
So,
get a
like,
Metroid Prime remaster, and then Metroid Prime
definitely wanna bring
4,
the Splatch It.
and if
I
they're
feel
gonna
like
follow up
the
with a
Splatch
Super
It's
Metroid
so
remake,
aggressive and such a big
that's
hit
like
that I think that's necessary. But what do we take for the secondary? What do you think?
yeah, Metroid's back.
I think the Splatlights, like that's a good one to use.
They
in
did release that
combination
one
with
game
another
on
that's
Switch.
more,
I forget
like,
what it was
offensive.
called.
Kind of gives you a little bit of protection. Helps
2D Metroid. That was supposed to be really good.
I think that's a good setup.
Cool. All right.
Maybe that's going to be the developer on the
set up really quick
Super
for our
Metroid
second
remake.
map. And we're gonna go to.
Is it Mercury
Metal
Steam?
Rocks. We have a very advanced deployment mechanism as part of our operation here. No Inklings or Octolings have been harmed
Soft
at all.
landing, that was good.
One thing worth mentioning, now that we're going on our first real raid, the training wheels are off. So you can actually adjust the difficulty setting of this game, and that only affects difficulty of the battles. It doesn't affect the treasure you get. So I myself play as a tourist, and I have no shame in admitting that. So highly recommend if you just want to enjoy it a little bit on an easier level.
So these are the
You'll notice
raids.
that regardless of your skill level, you are not alone on these raids. A member of Deep Cut is going to join you. It's a bit of a tight fit, but Big Man is with us.
He's fired
Yeah, I
up.
like the spider robot that follows you around.
Yeah, just get that booyah.
And yeah, and you can choose, like we said, which member of Deep Cut you want to bring in the exploration bot.
And you'll see that you've got
Doesn't look
support
like a lot of
right there. Big Man
enemies.
just jumping right in to like start the fight.
I would feel confident too if I was in a machine like that.
Yeah. And of course, there's a returning enemy, a Scrapper, right? So you want to knock down its, take it down for a second with its shield and then get behind it. Because while it's driving at you, you can't really hit its weakness. I love these.
Something like a Splatoon 4 is going to be a way off. They're still supporting Splatoon 3, I think.
So they'll swing those.
Well, they had an update for it. They're still promoting the
It makes me
Splatfests.
laugh every time. All right, so we're coming up on our first treasure site here, and you're going to see that there are kind of beams of light in the air showing you where the treasure is. That one with the spiral on it.
Can't remember when Splatoon 3 was.
When you approach these, you're
2022?
going to see that it's not just the enemies that are out here. They also got more.
Yeah, Salmonids, a lot of their strength comes in numbers, I feel like. So if you see one Salmonid, it's probably a lot more behind it.
All right, now that you cleared out those enemies there, you can go ahead and use the bot to drill. And that's going to give you some Spiralite shards. So that's
Time is it?
A resource that's specific to the Spiralite Islands here, and that's going to help you upgrade
Okay,
when
so-
you get back at the base.
Yeah.
It's supposed to last 90 minutes. It's been going for... If we're actually caught up and not like watching 5 minutes behind.
To make sure you're picking some up.
You can see Jose just, what did you just do?
I'd say it's been going for about 50 minutes, so I wonder if they're going to show a third game.
Because that was a wall that I think you could not have inked your way up that wall, I believe.
What else could they show? Not Fire Emblem.
Magic of the bot hop.
Yeah, and you can see we've got some particular floaty physics here in the Spiralite Islands, something keeping you in the air and afloat for a little bit longer than you normally would.
Yeah.
One tip though, don't transform or you fall like a stone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And since you can call the bot to you at any time, call it over to you, it sort of allows you to not just have the bot as backup, but bring that bot hop in.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sold on this.
Any number of situations.
Especially because of the nature of the combat, where you say it's like a numbers game where the Salmonids are just swarming you. It's nice to be able to call the bot over and just do one of those big floaty jumps and kind of get out of trouble.
Yeah, get an aerial advantage.
I
See
love-
everything.
Yeah, I love too that when you call in the bot, there's a huge.
But in terms of Nintendo games, definitely down for Xenoblade.
Super helpful to in a pinch.
What are they?
That's a stinger, and I know I showed you the bot
Upgrades
hops, but these
and
plans are really weird in that they also allow
obviously
you to quickly
Xenoblade
jump into
4,
the air, which
Genesis,
is super helpful if you're ever
and then
in
of
a
course there's the
situation.
Ocarina remake.
And I turned this on
That's
thinking
it.
that this enemy would have kind of made its way up to
I
me,
would
but of
say
course Big Man was
Dust
off the
Bloods
case,
if I knew
so
more
I didn't
about
have
it,
anything
but
to worry about there. But I'm gonna get
Because
a
I
little
don't think
closer
that's
to that
coming
point
out to other
again,
platforms.
Just so you can see, like when you get close to it, the leaf starts spinning some more, and when you jump the second time, you get that
other
similar
stuff like
effect.
Final Fantasy
Well, in the
Resonance will
same
be
rule,
on
too, if you transform into
other
your transform,
platforms.
you
So.
drop straight down.
PC.
So here's our second treasure site, and they're coming in. There goes the Kohawk. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna ask Big Man to get close. I like this.
But I'll have to do more digging, see if there's a press release about
There you go. Oh, look at that.
yeah, Final Fantasy, because that was a
We
that
can
was
see
a
there
first
Jose leveled
reveal.
up, so he's going to get some immediate boost to his
Xenoblade
stats.
probably might have a press release.
Yeah, and you also will see that like over time, you get stronger as, the game is obviously going to get more difficult as you play, but you also get stronger as well. So you kind of end up meeting the game kind of halfway. You'll see here, we got another group of enemies coming up. I'm going to actually use this as a good spot to just, first of all, use my Starlights to keep them back.
Got the choke
and
point
charge
there.
in to finish the job.
He's got that special ability power-up, the sort of ring of
salmon at once, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
ring of paint blobs. It seemed to run out very quickly though. He lasted a couple of
material you got
seconds.
from that enemy, and that's also going to be key for building stuff and upgrading stuff back at the base.
I feel like one thing to note too,
There it
Jose
is.
has done a really good job picking up all those drops. However, even if you don't pick them up, there's
So it's
still
got a
yours.
timer there counting down.
Any-
Five
any treasure
seconds.
that drops is yours in the game, regardless of if you complete the raid.
Well, it disappeared before then.
Yeah. Oh, so we're charged. You may have noticed we've been picking up those big orange looking eggs. Those are mega power eggs, and they charge a meter. That now says it's charged.
Are you gonna do your
And
super?
If you've seen some prior trailers, you may have seen this before, but you basically do a move called a showstopper.
I love the air horns.
Yeah.
This is your kill streak?
Showstopper specifically is for running
Kill
into
streak
enemies.
reward.
You want to slam into them. You can also
Pick up the Dragon
knock out
Balls.
Those little manta rays. Yeah, we got it. All right.
So here's our last big treasure.
Yeah, we know how this is gonna feel to play. It's Splatoon. It's gonna be really fun to maneuver and shoot things, but
Materials and a chest.
All right, but we don't want to spoil it, so we're not going to take a look at the contents of the treasure chest right now, right?
Yeah,
So
no.
we'll keep that a surprise.
it's hard to tell if it's like a more open game, not
that's our demo.
kind of open world,
Just wondering
like
Yeah, so there are a couple other ways that you can kind of stay in tune with what's happening with Splatoon Raiders. One is an upcoming direct. You can learn more about the treasures and the gadgets and whatnot. Another is the Splatoon North America League playoffs. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to.
yeah, they have these like esports
And
events.
also
So weird.
For fans of Splatoon 3, there's going to be a collaboration Splatfest with a theme featuring Splatoon Raiders. That's going to be the weekend of July 10th, so keep an eye out for that as well.
One thing though, something else is coming out with this game when it releases, the date that it releases.
Yes. Let me dramatically go off
I'm
screen.
gonna get some amiibo. They didn't show any amiibo.
Some gifts.
Give me gifts.
Yeah.
I think they've talked about these
so
before.
We have a deep cut amiibo here. So we have Fry, Shiver, and Big Man. Do a little squid hands.
Featuring their island outfits
there we
here.
go. So you can check them out here. And then I do want to call out Big Man's the other side of some cool
That's an expensive one. The big man.
I love his backpack. He's
That's a
got-
$30 amiibo.
Yeah, they also.
Is it
actually kind of
$30 or
put together
$40 now?
So here, let me
Yeah,
help you
show
out.
us.
Yeah, so with Big Man facing this way,
Oh,
and these two here, well, doing a little bit of a bad job, but hopefully you can see that they kind of dock together.
They've been docked.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it.
Yeah, well, the big one's definitely more expensive.
I got it.
Good angle.
Yeah. All right, we made it.
That's the crew.
The final
There'll be like a set as well. I
Which is kind of a
imagine.
feature that they have.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm
They
gonna
used to cost like $20. Hopefully, you can get the 2 individual ones for that.
And yeah, so these come out on July 23rd, which is also the release game of Splatoon Raiders. Thank you so much for watching. My name was Emily, and I was here today with Dutch, Morgan, and Jose. And don't go away. Please stay tuned on Nintendo Treehouse Live. Next up, we have a
Ocarina of Time.
Crew. Thank you so much.
Say again.
Next up, we have a Rhythm Heaven Crew. Thank you.
Rhythm Paradise. Let's try the playback speed trick. This allows you to see into the future.
Hi and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Kay and I'm here with Lindsay, JC,
Whoops.
and Bill.
Okay, we're in the future
and
now.
We're gonna play some Rhythm Heaven Groove. Let's just jump right in.
10, 9.
Dang it!
Oh,
this is
Wow.
Okay, they have to hit the button as close to 0 as possible.
So easy, and it's really not.
That's insane. Okay, so what Bill basically, we're playing a game called
Damn,
Cage
0.02 seconds out.
Exactly.
There's no way he hit it on 0.00.
Oh my gosh.
They were all within a tenth of a second.
We'll redeem ourselves, but
Yeah.
this does mean that he'll get a gold plate.
That's
That's some BS.
Get a gold plate for getting that one, but we can't let
Let's
him
see
win.
you do it again, Bill.
Yeah, that's not happening twice. Like
Yes.
this can't. Okay. All right, lock it. Hold on.
10,
Okay.
9, 8.
Oh, it goes quiet. No way.
Cannot be happening
These are the best scores.
How do they get it so close when it's the sound goes away?
What's happening here?
Visual and sound goes
really
away.
Feeling the rhythm today.
That's you are feeling it. This is
guys,
true.
he's
Okay, we can't let this happen.
Guys, he's beating us.
This is
No,
true.
we won't let this
no,
happen.
No, we're good. We're good.
It's okay. It's not over till it's over.
Oh, he's already won the best of 3, I'm afraid.
9.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it! Oh, I was too late.
Oh, all right.
Oh, nice. Someone else won.
Nice.
He did not.
Yes. All right.
Get
it's
wrecked,
first three
Bill.
hits, so we have a little bit more to go to try and prevent Bill from just absolutely cleaning our clocks here. So.
No. Eating all the cake to himself.
Jeez. Okay, well, you can see the Zelda thing again. It was just explaining the story. Okay, that looks like the treehouse. Here it is.
Next is our last announcement.
This was a big announcement.
Please take a look.
Underwhelming delivery. But at this point, I'm thinking, is it a follow-up to Tears of the Kingdom? When we see this tapestry, it's like the
Long
wall
ago, there was a land called Hyrule,
in Tears of the
created by
Kingdom.
beings of supreme divinity.
So he's talking about the three goddess.
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
And the music say a few notes from the Kokiri forest. So the first 2 notes, you're certain, or the first 3 notes.
At the edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
It's the Deku tree.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
So Ocarina of Time had no voices. So that's a question. Is like Link going to be voiced now? Because the movie, presumably Link's going to talk in the Zelda movie. These are Kokiri children up here. Is that Saria? Or is it General Kokiri? I don't think we see much else. There's a Deku tree. There's a Hyrule Castle in the bottom right. Not sure what that... Oh, this is the bottom right. We're seeing a shot of below the Deku tree. Not sure if that big, what looks like a stained window, you can just about see the Triforce shape. Is that representing the Temple of Time?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
Those aren't like dragons or serpents in the sky, are they? That wouldn't make any sense. This isn't Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild.
Tree.
I think those are just blossoms of the Deku tree.
Called the Kokiri.
Oh, you can see fairies there as well.
Had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
And then we see some in-game graphics.
There was one particular boy.
First thing is...
Who did not
well, not yet.
have a fairy.
First thing is it's not cel-shaded. It's not going to have a Breath of the Wild look. Which is fair because, you know, we got 2 massive games with that Breath of the Wild toon shading. This is in-game when it gets closer. I mean, you can see the kind of 2D-ish looking straws of hay there. And you can kind of see the polygons of his hand here. But it's really highly rendered. This is in 60 FPS. It's difficult to tell when it's so slow. Yeah, we're getting a slight update every frame at 60 FPS. But I wonder how this is going to look in game, because if the game looks like this, isn't it going to give a big, like, Ocarina of Time in Unreal Engine 5 vibe? So also, who's been working on this? It's not the core Zelda team, because they're part of them probably working on an original Zelda. Then there's Grezzo, who work on like. They made Ocarina of Time 3D before, but they've been working on Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, this was, knowing that Ocarina of Time remake is probably coming, this was the only good news. I mean, the leak included that it is a 2026 title as well.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Well, next is Gamescom. Is that in August?
With a few words from Devon-san.
Tokyo Game Show's in September.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone.
That example. You also have things like a cafe and things like that.
When's Paris Games
you can
Week?
also look away if you're someone who's struggling. So there's a lot of different ways to sort of help you if you're having trouble progressing in the game.
I think what I also find fascinating is, you know, not only are you kind of logging into the downbeat and you're tapping your foot. I see Kate tapping her foot now, which is good. We're all kind of.
I can't imagine we're going to get a full gameplay blowout of Ocarina of Time remake on like the Nintendo Today app.
So obviously, you'll kind of feel that there's, you know.
Otherwise, there's going to be updates. There's going to be tiny, minor updates. They do drop trailers on the Nintendo Today app, but
try to relate your downbeat to what count are we at, and listen to when the cues are coming in. You should be able to kind of make it easier. Nice.
Thank you.
Notice I waited.
The next trailer we get for Ocarina of Time remake is the biggest one.
That's good.
I don't think very highly of teasers, but the one after the teaser for me is the biggest trailer.
Yeah, they're all coming at different times, right? There's like a single beat space between this, like right now, and this is also a pretty quicker one.
Right, they're not playing multiplayer anymore.
And the weather's kind of changing too, depending on how well you're doing. Those are kind of sort of those little visual distractions the game has as well. So if you're someone who's getting distracted too, you can always sort of try to look away and things like that. Sometimes that'll help.
Sometimes I get distracted by how cute the visuals are, and then I'm like,
That's
oh,
Rhythm
I have control over
Paradise.
these guys. You saw that happen just a few measures ago.
You just get in the zone.
I got in the zone. Yeah.
Really good.
We might be getting another game.
The game
That's
is
harsh.
really positive.
I missed one, and it told me really good.
How much time's left on this treehouse?
So,
That's true.
16.
We already got our amazing.
20 minutes left.
But the Umbrella Act does.
Yeah, there's
have
not.
potential.
Maybe they're not going to show. Maybe they're just going to
your turn
play
to show
Rhythm
off.
Paradise for half an hour.
Okay, I guess again, well, I'm going to show you my favorite one, which is one called Slice and Dice Kitchen. Now you'll notice this one has
Yeah.
a slightly different pace.
They spent
than
about
the
half an
one
hour
we showed.
roughly on Star
for everyone
Fox,
games,
half an hour roughly on
And nothing for you to copy.
Splatoon Raiders, so they'll
have to pay attention
probably
to
spend the
beat
next
all
20
on your
minutes
own on
just
this
playing
one.
Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah. So this
Rhythm
one has
Heaven
two
Groove.
different audio cues. You're going to hear a hum, which means that I'm going to have to catch a tomato when she starts humming. And then there's actually a chimes, which indicates a consecutive catch. So you'll see like a pepper fly in, and then
I just want to see what the hook
broccoli.
is here.
So
Right. So it's two different patterns.
I wanna
two
see what the
different
cat's gonna
rhythms that
do.
You have to remember.
but I'm only using the A button to control. So
Right.
it's really kind of knowing those patterns and keeping an ear out for them. So I'm not going to be talking as much during this one, so I'm really hoping you guys can help cover that.
Sure.
Of course.
By the way, there is one thing I wanted to show you guys during this, so I don't work my score here.
Can you turn off the like text-to-speech stuff? That would be really cool.
Miss the vegetable. There's a little bit of a fun part with the cats on the ground here. So I want to show you what this
And
looks
yes,
like.
cats plural.
Okay.
Was that a correct? Oh no, that's it.
So you get the idea. Now I'm going to skip ahead.
So not too early, not too
So
late.
listen for that hum.
What happened to the graphics?
This
There we
is
go.
one of the most satisfying levels to do well, because the beat is just really catchy. And I'll go around humming to myself.
There's too much tomato for my liking. Oh no, we got some peppers.
I did the exact same thing. Like the first time I played this.
Wait, how did you
I
catch
could
like
not get
3 in the
song
span
in
of
my head, and I think it's
0.2 seconds?
quality of the music. It is so catchy.
I was actually humming it on my way to this room, so that may or may not have been because I've been practicing.
There was the 3 consecutive cats.
How are you supposed to catch those? That's
You
ridiculous.
really have to lock in on this one.
Yeah. How many cats is she feeding though with all these?
I'm just gonna have to play and find out.
You can't feed cats tomatoes and peppers.
Doesn't it kind of drop this like a situation where like you think there's one cat and you realize there's 2?
There's at least 2.
And if there's more than that, doesn't that make her like one of those cat ladies? Like,
Is it a consistent 1, 2,
Maybe
3?
she's just feeding the cats in the whole neighborhood. We don't know.
that is also true.
Yeah, once you get a hang of it, it's probably not too bad. I used to play a lot of Elite Beat Agents. Never played Rhythm Heaven though.
There's really 2 things, and one is other music games, you're tending to try to match cues on screen that might be aligned to the chorus or aligned to a guitar riff.
1, 2,
or something
3.
Like that. In this
Okay,
case,
I
you're
get
really
it.
Trying to match the rhythm itself.
Right.
And that actually comes from
1, 2, 3. There it is.
of the game, which is Tsunku-san, who is
Easy.
he's a Japanese
I've conquered
music
Rhythm
producer,
Heaven,
produced a
and
number of
it's
Jason
not even
Mraz,
out yet.
as well as
But I think that's gonna do it. That was the Nintendo Direct.
very talented musician.
It was a good one.
Who, as he works
New Final
with
Fantasy, Kingdom
other
Hearts 4,
musicians, spends a great deal of
Xenoblade
time with
Blowout,
focusing
Ocarina of
on
Time
honing
Remake.
their rhythm. Because the better your sense of rhythm, the better performer you are.
Right.
So yeah,
that is
thanks
really
for
kind of
watching.
woven into both the